Now on the single, there's the Canudo on the injury. He's got it!
Canudo thrills once again in Las Vegas. Beautifully done. Las Vegas, Nevada, known as the combat sports capital of the world, is a city that has seen its fair share of stacked fight cards. Well, tonight, Vegas will serve as a backdrop for one of the most talent-rich cards in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu history. Live from inside the UFC Apex, this is the UFC Fight Pass Invitational 7. Helena Cravar, representing New Wave Jiu-Jitsu, she takes on Ariel Laverne.
Ooh, gotta be careful.
Nice
here.
heist by Helena. That was beautiful.
All the way into the mount. She's turning up to her side. Got to be super careful here.
Laverne tried to recover her half guard, but her elbow came across the center line, and she had that arm isolated.
She's blocking across the face, though. She's going to try to grind it out. Nice survival skill.
Yeah, and she's halfway to an escape here.
She needs to pull that left elbow back across.
Helena's got to look to build up to her elbow and build height from here.
And we are headed to overtime. And again, points in play.
On the mat.
Yeah, so our regulation period is a submission-only period. The only thing that can happen is you can accrue negative points. Look at this play here by Helena. Nice. Good choice, using it to go to the top. And again with that omoplata.
Omoplata, she's doing a good job countering with that. Even if she does get swept, she ends up in a situation where she could potentially get a submission.
In this rule set, the scoring, you have to hold the position. Basically, you have to have everything in place for 3 seconds before you get the points.
10 seconds remain here in overtime.
She wants to try to sweep with it here at the last second, try to build up base.
Time.
Overtime expires.
Good
no
scrap.
points on the board, so
Nice
we will
match.
go to a judge's decision. Not something we see very often.
Helena Cravar.
Oliver Taza set to take the mat. He represents New Wave Jiu-Jitsu. He takes on the 413 Jiu-Jitsu product in Pedro Rocha.
You know, the rule set here, they're trying to push action. They're trying to push a style of jiu-jitsu that's fun to watch, that engages the audience. And so I have no problem with getting aggressive with the stalling calls. And here's a triangle attempt from Taza. Rocha has a hand on the inside. He's going to probably slip out of this.
Nice shot by Taza, and now you can
Trade
look
to
to
the leg.
the legs, but Rocha does a good job of moving out and away. And Rocha's a smart tactician. He knows that it's go time now. He's only got 4 minutes to work, so you're gonna see Rocha definitely change the pace from here.
Here he goes, shooting a single leg. See if Taza can counter.
Working hard for this takedown here is Rocha.
Ooh, exposes the back. Nice job. Taza did not accept. Did not accept the takedown. That was really good job by Taza.
Nice job by both guys.
Taza
nice
building
job by
up a
Taza.
really
He's got-
nice
he's got
half
a
guard
body-
play. Oh my God, that was
beautiful.
gorgeous.
That was beautiful by Taza, but nice job by Rocha. And Rocha is just so difficult to control. That's the match there.
Break.
Time expires.
Oliver Taza.
Peter Frank, representing Alliance San Diego, 39 years old. Rafa Domingos, representing Team Domingos, 34 years old. Domingos, a veteran of the EBI stage as well. We got moves and a skateboard for Peter Frank here, B-Mac.
All right, let's see what he does with the skateboard. He's going to ride it, it looks like.
I mean, that's dangerous.
High speed. He's ready. He just yelled.
Right on cue. TJ DeSantis, B-Mac, Brandon McCatherine, along with the King, Gordon Ryan, Matt Side, inside the UFC Apex. It is the site of the Fight Pass Invitational 7.
Nice job by Domingos.
Countering the Kimura. He counters this Kimura himself.
Nice counter with the Kimura. Nice counter from Domingos. That was a good exchange by both guys.
Here, this Domingos flies. I knew it.
Nice shot.
Turns it into a double.
Nice shot directly after the fail.
Now on the back is Domingos, and
He's going to jump.
Moves to a rear body lock. He's good. He should be harassing the feet here. He's got to get Peter Frank moving.
I mean, he's got him moving.
Good. Nice foot sweep by Domingos. Now he's looking to move into his legs. And he's turning inside now, and now it's going to be battle for top position. Peter Frank anchors into the legs now. And Domingos missed the opportunity there in the back. He should have been heisting up and looking to slide his knee underneath Peter Frank, but
yeah, he was so clenched up that he wasn't really focusing on building his base up too much. And look at this, a nice play here.
Yep, and now Peter Frank has his Kimura, but Domingos does a good job. Oh! Transfers into the armbar.
Perfect. Keep your hands on him. Keep your hands on him.
Still working here on the edge of the mat. Precarious situation here for Rafael Domingos.
Keep your hands on him. Good, you're good. Good. Stop. Stop.
How about that, Peter Frank? And now he's just throwing elbows.
Peter Frank.
Raquel Canudo, representing Hybrid Jiu-Jitsu, taking on the Definitive Jiu-Jitsu product, the 24-year-old in Aislinn O'Connell.
Single leg.
Nice snatch takedown.
O'Connell lifts and puts Canudo down. Canudo trying to come back up.
Now the back's coming.
Yes.
Beautifully done by Raquel Canudo on the back, figure 4.
Kind of peeking out from here, though, and it comes back out. And now O'Connell's looking to start using a turning escape. Raquel has to build height, which she is right now with her right hand to follow.
Canudo escapes her hip off to the side.
Now she does a good job transitioning to a power half. I feel like I'm watching my instructional.
Raquel has got some strong base build. She's going to kick that
there
leg
she,
free.
there she goes. Now she's sprawling because she has that upper body connection, and she's going to look to sprawl and walk around behind the legs of O'Connell. But O'Connell does a good job of recovering. And she got the 2 points for that. So now there's a 3-point discrepancy here.
Score 2 more.
So she got
Canudo
that.
racking it up now.
She's punching the underhook in, so now O'Connell can't push her right knee down and put her back in the half guard. So now she has no knee elbow escape on that one side. And now you see the leg comes out and she's mounted once again.
That's going to be 4 more. Racking it up now. 8 points for Canudo. Locking up the arm triangle.
Trying to walk up the body now is Raquel.
O'Connell has to bridge left shoulder because of the figure 4. The base of support is pretty narrow. If she bridges left shoulder, she'll be out of there.
90 seconds left in overtime.
And Raquel tries to go back to mount, but gets caught up in half guard. Now she's going to go for the back again. Now she's going to score on that as well.
Canudo looking like a world beater out there.
Final 10 seconds here in the match.
And another pass in the last
Wow. Time expires. One-way traffic here tonight in Las Vegas for Raquel Canudo.
Raquel Canuto.
Jay Rodriguez, a B-team product at 22 years old. He takes on the Autos product, the 26-year-old Jonathan Gracie.
In the center, in the center, in the center.
Ankle pick. Puts him down quick.
Nice job by J-Rod.
I think his game plan is chaos and madness and pushing the pace. Doesn't matter who's in front of him.
Yeah, it's like his style's like you box a brawler and you brawl a boxer. Like he knows that some of the guys he may face on a technical level may be a little bit better, but he just comes out and he makes it a war and he gives it to these guys. And now he's in top position. Nice job by Janatis using that to get to top position. The jiu-jitsu guys don't really know how to hold people down, which is why they struggle so much in MMA. And J-Rod's got a nice look at a pass from here.
Oh,
Janatis
nice.
has a nice last-ditch recovery.
But look how Jay just stays on him, continues the pressure. He dug himself out of a pretty bad spot right there. It looked like Jay had that north-south pass completed.
Up and out towards his head, I thought, but then he enters into outside Ashigarami from here, so it'll be interesting to see where he goes in this position.
Really interesting exchanges from these guys. Nice.
Nice knee slide by J-Rod.
Ooh, entering into the legs. Janatis with a nice job there. This is not over yet.
Certainly not. J-Rod's getting close to his back, but Janatis can also enter into his legs. If Janatis steps that left leg of his over, he can enter into J-Rod's legs.
He does.
7 minutes of elapsed time.
You see J-Rod's doing his best work when he stays outside, and then goes for a knee slide and gets past the legs. Janatis is doing his best work when he can form a connection. Nice
What
job.
a sweep.
Nice job by Janatis.
He's going for a straight ankle here.
Got a
They're going
decent
to roll
bite of
right
the
into the
Achilles.
lap.
On the mat, on the mat. Stop. Don't move. Let this position. Hold this position.
Nice job in the reset.
Jason Herzog putting a hard day's work in with this.
Everybody's getting bigger and bigger as we go. if I was Jay,
Oh, look at this.
nice try by Janot as he came up, but Jay immediately chased the hip so he couldn't come up into that underhook.
The intensity from J-Rod up early in this overtime period.
And if he keeps putting these outside exchanges together, he's going to get something going because, and Janotis comes up
Stop. High cold.
from top position, constant knee slides and body lock attempts. Oh, but now Janotis is up and he's got a guillotine. Looks relatively tight, but Rod's up and now he's got his hands locked in a body lock.
Oh, stepping over for the arm lock attempt.
Is up and over for the arm bar. And Janotis is up and
Holy cow, man. What an exchange.
he's gonna get the score for that.
Blue. Two blue.
He's gonna get the score. Now he's got him mounted.
Big start to this overtime
He's gonna
for
get 4
Jonathan
now,
Gracie.
and that is a huge deficit to come back for.
Yep. There's the call from the referee for action. J-Rod trying to sneak into a triangle maybe.
Gracie going back to his feet stands.
Nice.
Rodriguez falls off.
There it is.
He's gonna try to lock it up
He's
from here.
running out of time. He's got a lot of pressure on that. Check out that
Oh,
reaction
yeah.
from Gracie. The shoulder's starting to touch. He might get it right here. 5 seconds left. This is close. This is
No
close.
slamming. No slamming. Time.
Time expires.
Jonathan Gracie.
Canuto, the Brazilian representing hybrid jiu-jitsu. He's 27 years old. He takes on the 34-year-old American in Aaron Wilson.
From Renato Canudo, and he's going to try to bait Aaron in. Now on the
shot by
single,
Wilson.
there's the Tony Vasami, and he's got it! Renato Canudo!
Thrills once again in Las Vegas. Beautifully done.
Beautiful counters. So he comes in here, he picks up the single, and then Renato immediately pulls the trigger, jumps in, inverts underneath, and immediately exposes the heel and gets a tap right away. That was beautiful. Seeing a lot of scissor takedowns tonight. You see, he inverts here, the inversion exposes the heel, and then right away, the second they land, he already has the heel, he's already on, and that was it.
It doesn't matter where you are on the mat with Renato Canudo, you've got to be defensively minded because he can come out of nowhere with the submission, and you saw it once again.
Renato Canuto.
The 28-year-old new wave jiu-jitsu product Giancarlo Bodoni set to take on the Brazilian, the 31-year-old Gracie Baja product, Gabriel Arges.
Giancarlo has to get his elbow underneath. There he goes. Now the elbow comes underneath, and now we can create back exposure off of that. Giancarlo's
Nice
going to look
job.
to heist up from here.
Keeping control of that foot.
Good. But now he's up behind him. He's got to stay behind 2 elbows now or also fall off. Looking to go power
this is
half.
bad.
He's going to roll him through from here. Beautiful, beautiful sequence by Giancarlo there.
Completely dialed in an efficient game from Bodoni as well. Navigating through a very dangerous guard player, forcing him to expose his back, and then just methodically climbing towards the finish. And he's going to
He's
try
got
to
tons of time to work. and
Oh, there's a
he got
tap.
the finish.
Beautifully done. Precise with his game is Giancarlo Bodoni.
Giancarlo Bodoni.
The Autos product, Klein & Duarte, 26 years old, 3 years the elder of the new wave jiu-jitsu product in South Africa's Luke Griffith.
He's got
Look at the
underhooks from here.
underhooks.
And he's shoved to his back. Nice job.
save.
Beautiful job by Luke. Beautiful job by Luke.
Oh,
And if training with Luke, he's going to finish him here.
In business here is Luke Griffith.
kind of trying to create a defensive angle. Luke getting very close to this submission.
They should reset them in here, but Luke, if Luke locks his hands, he's going to finish Kynan. I hear him gurgling.
I hear it.
He's going to finish him.
Oh my gosh!
Luke
What?
Griffith gets a submission of Connie Duarte in regulation. Beautifully done by the New Wave Jiu-Jitsu product.
He throws that by, and he immediately goes to Ashitoshi, puts that hook in. And then he puts Kainan on Kainan's left hip. He throws the hooks in. Kainan has nothing to defend the hooks coming in. And then there's just no defensive hand fighting from Kainan really of any kind. And Luke slips the hands in and gets a finish.
Great stuff by Luke Griffith.
Luke Griffith.
Hanato Money Micano making the walk. He can't afford to lose. People can't afford to not watch him compete. He is must-see TV, BMAC. And tonight he hopes to shine and pick up some more money on the submission grappling mat. The American top team product and UFC star Hanato Micano is 34 years old, 2 years the elder of the Gracie, Baja, Texas representative in Christian Guzman. Tonight, making his FPI debut.
Ooh, that's exactly what he was hoping for. There's the single. Nice work by Micano.
Nice job. Nice takedown. He's got to push the knee down, and he needs the underhook on the far side. Otherwise, Guzman's just going to keep the elbow escaping.
Almost there.
That foot, he'll score here.
There he is.
Now he's got the score.
Nicely done by Hanato Micano.
And 2 for pass.
Up recovering guard, but he's going to take the score.
Micano pushing here at the end.
2 for the takedown.
Done. Really turn the pace up, pick the pace up in overtime.
A motivated Hanato Micano able to get it done in overtime.
Hanato Money Micano.
What's up, Vegas? Let's go. Small crowd, but let's go. I love this shit, but I was missing. Throw some elbows in a motherfucker today.
Mason Fowler has been perfect on the FPI stage, a former submission underground champion. He goes for his 20th victory on UFC Fight Pass. No stranger to the FPI stage, Nicky Rodriguez back, representing the B team. You've shared the mat with him, Gordon Ryan. He is becoming one of the bigger stars, and he believes that with a win over Mason Fowler, he believes that he can really become a front runner and a leader in the sport of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Yeah, I mean, we have 2 of the most winning FPI athletes, in Nicky Rod and in Mason. I think that the key for both of these guys is going to be to maintain top position. I think that they can each pass each other's guards. Mason's been dangerous. He's had a lot of submissions. Nicky Rod has, his wrestling, he's got his passing, and if he gets to your back, he's legitimately dangerous. So it'll be an interesting clash of styles here tonight.
Here we go, our main event underway. Nicky Rodriguez in the yellow. Mason Fowler takes a seat.
And I love the strategy for Mason. He doesn't want to come out and wrestle with Nicky Rod. Comes out, pulls guard right away, gets on the leg. Nicky Rod absolutely wants to get into his body lock passing, and he's already around the guard of Mason. Mason pulls him back in, though. Working his overhook, working his butterfly. Gonna get into this rubber guard game here. He's got the meat hook. And this is a pretty good strategy versus the body lock pass. Let's see how he's able to deal with it. Clears the head. Looking to pull this leg over in front. Goes omoplata. Creates a sweep opportunity. The explosiveness of Nicky Rod, though, pops him up and out of there. But Mason showing that he is very dangerous against some of Nicky's best passing.
Taking on another guy who was as successful as him on this stage.
And look at this. Mason using that knee bump from the quarter guard to try to wrestle up. Hanging onto a single. He dropped Nicky down to a hip for just a second. Mason showing good offense and multiple looks that he's thrown at Nicky Rod so far.
Come on.
Man, Nick is so explosive, just absolutely refuses to be controlled. Bump, wrestle up. Very nice work so far by Mason. Treetop.
Fowler throws Rodriguez to the mat as regulation expires now on our way to overtime.
Nicky working an overhook as Mason works into his half guard with an underhook, and he's going to try to wrestle up again. Nicky trying to free his leg. Here's a reversal attempt. Mason staying on this leg. No score yet.
What does he have to do to secure this, B-Mac?
Well, he's going to want to free his leg and turn the corner. Ooh. Nicky turning towards the knees. Just a great save on a beautiful attempt. Oh, all the way into the mount, he slips through.
A huge move for Nicky Rod, 90 seconds left. Trying to move and make something happen here is Fowler.
Mason has not accepted the position, but now he gets shut down. And there's 6 on the board for Nick Rodriguez with 1:15 to go. What a win by Nick Rodriguez.
And that's a wrap. What a match.
The Black Belt Slayer, Nicky Rod.
What can we expect to see next from you? We got maybe a rival back here on the commentary table with me.
Yeah, I mean, I want all the best guys in the world. I want to be #1 pound for pound, and I'm chipping away at it. I'll get there. I got tons to learn still. I still have major ways to improve, and once I get there, I'll be the best.
Well, you look like you're right on your way to being one of the best in the world. Maybe right now, one of the pound for pound best in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, your main event winner, it's Nick Rodriguez.
Nick Rodriguez able to get it done. He is the first man to defeat Mason Fowler on the FPI stage. And as I mentioned, it took every single minute to get it done as we go into overtime. And Nicky Rod able to secure the victory with 6 big points.